Grab some cooling racks, 2 paper towel holders, wood cutting boards, and some baskets from the Dollar Tree. Place a cooling rack in between 2 metal paper towel holders and secure with zip ties. Then add some glue to both of the paper towel holders and the bottom of the wood cutting boards. Adhere the cutting boards to the paper towel holders on both of the sides. Add some glue on top of the cutting boards. Attach the cooling rack to the cutting boards. Stack on and adhere another layer of cutting boards. Then stick on the last cooling rack on top. Add some baskets and now you have a functional and stylish cooling rack organizer. Use this in the bathroom or the kitchen cabinet. I hope this inspires you to use cooling racks from the Dollar Tree for your next home decor.
Make a trip to Dollar Tree and grab 2 of these paper towel holders, 2 small baskets, and a pack of these mini cable ties. Start by attaching your first basket in between the 2 paper towel holders. You'll use the mini cable ties to connect each side of the basket to the holders in 2 different spots per side. We're going to angle the basket slightly downward and elevate the back edge by tightening the ties so that it's tipped forward a bit. Now repeat the same process with your second basket. And just like that, you've got a functional, stylish, and budget-friendly tiered organizer with such little effort. Add it to your kitchen counter or on a shelf in your pantry to organize grab-and-go snacks or fresh produce so it's easy for the whole family to grab. You could use this organizer to corral hair accessories like headbands and hair bows on top of a dresser, or put it on the bathroom counter to store rolled-up hand towels and washcloths. You could also use it to keep all of your makeup and skincare products within easy reach on the counter. Fill it up with your kids' art supplies on top of their desk, or put it on your own desk and load it up with your favorite office supplies like pens, highlighters, and sticky notes. You could also add this to an entryway table and use it as a catch-all for emptying out your pockets and putting your keys, sunglasses, cash, and more all in one place so they don't go missing. Head to the Dollar Tree to grab a paper towel holder, 2 cooling racks, and a pack of mini clothespins. To attach the cooling racks, I'm using some leftover crafting wire because that's what I had on hand today, but zip ties would also work really well for this part. I grabbed pliers to help me cut and twist all of the little wires to hold my cooling racks in place. Make sure the 2 racks are nice and lined up straight. Make sure everything is nice and tight and sturdy, and you're all set. Now let's grab some spray paint and give this whole thing a coat of paint to give it a cohesive look. Wait for your paint to dry, and then your display stand is ready to put to use. This display stand is really versatile and can be used in so many ways around your house. Just use the mini little clothespins that we found in the craft section at Dollar Tree to attach anything you want. One idea is as a photo display. Another idea is to use it as a treat stand. This is a really fun way to display treats either for a party or maybe to organize your snack station in your pantry, and you have a functional, cute, and really versatile idea.
Next time you're at Dollar Tree, scoop up some of the white wire baskets and head over to the kitchen section and grab yourself a paper towel holder. I'm going to take the paper towel holder as well as 2 of their white round baskets. Then I'm going to take the paper towel holder and place it on the bottom like you see here, just so that I can find the middle of the paper towel holder and then cut out the wire basket just in the middle. You want to make sure that it's directly in the middle so that your basket sits straight. You're going to slide it over top of the wire holder, and then you're going to secure it in place with some zip ties at the bottom. Once you have this first basket on the bottom tight and secure, you're next going to take your second wire basket and you're going to line it up on the bottom again and cut out the middle portion of the wire basket. And again, making sure it's directly in the middle so your basket sits straight. You're going to place it on your paper towel holder and put it at your desired height, and then you're going to place some zip ties around the paper towel holder to give it a little bit of a ledge to sit on. So I've used about 4 zip ties here and placed them in place like you see. Then you're going to come in with some E6000 and you're going to secure it all around the zip ties to give it extra security. You're going to let that set for at least 12 to 24 hours, and then you can spray paint it your favorite color. I chose a nice gold here, and I'm using it in my bathroom to store lotions and sprays. But this idea also works great in the kitchen or in your office or anywhere else in your home.
The one thing I didn't like about my cupboards is how stuffed and crammed they got, but I had a solution. First thing I want to pick up is a mop rack, and they are going to be perfect. I'll need 3 of these. Next, we're going to get some mop handles. Just the handles, that's all we need. On the rack, what you want to do is on the hook, you want to bend it forward. That way it goes directly against the wall and doesn't stick out too much. You can use a pair of pliers or your hands. Just get it as straight as possible. Next, what we're going to do is paint. Just some black spray paint will do the job. Now, this is a great time to teach a lesson on spraying. We want to use little bursts and not too much at a time. Spray paint likes to run. So, to keep it from dripping, we want to make sure we just do small, even little coats. If it takes 2 or 3, that's fine because spray paint can dry pretty quick. So once you get this on there, it's good. Now, on the handles, we don't want to cut off the top. We want to cut off the bottom with the screw end. So what we'll do is mark it exactly the length we want, and we're going to use a metal saw because these handles are metal. When you're cutting metal, you want to use a good blade that's used for metal and go slow. Once you get it cut all the way through, just snap it. It'll come right off. This is not the thickest metal, so it's good to snap. Next, we're going to lay out our 2 pieces. Remember, we measured and cut them already, and then we're going to take the first rack, and that's going to get us our width. We're going to put the first one all painted at the top. We're going to put the next one in the middle, a few inches down, and then the third one will go at the bottom. The way we're going to join these to the handles is we're going to use black zip tie. Just go ahead and put it around the top, put it in, and you're going to pull it tight. We're going to do this to both sides and cut off the excess. This is the other side, and we're going to put that on too. Now, I made sure that I put 2 on each side on each rack. That gives it enough friction to where when we load it, it won't fall down. Once you get it cut, twist it around the back. Now, on the screws for the wall, you want to actually leave them sticking out a little bit, not all the way against the wall, because we're going to take those handles and slip them right on there. Next, it's time to decorate. I thought a little bit of plates and some coffee mugs would look great. But there's one thing, it just didn't look right to me. I knew there was something else I could do. So what I did was added some greenery. And look how amazing that turned out. I just love it. You can put as many or as few on there as you want. And absolutely turned out great and took out a little bit of that excess clutter in my cabinets. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did making it. And what an addition to the side of the wall and to our kitchen. Thank you for watching Home Talk, and we'll see you next time.